time. Come on in.
Did you hear from immigration? Is that why you said this was important? Is everything okay?
Go, come on.
Yeah?
Hope you don't mind.
Oh, sorry. Am I interrupting or?
No, as a matter of fact, this is for you. I figured, as your fiance, what the hell? Least I could do is throw you a first date.
Nothing like a first date a few days before we get married.
Nothing like it. So you know what? I figured this is more sort of a working dinner, kind of a get to know your partner. It's like orientation, which reminds me, I got an idea.
Okay.
Back me up on this one, would you?
Sure.
And smile. Smile.
Yeah?
Hideous.
It's great.
Somebody called 911. It's for the photo album.
The album?
Yeah, I'm putting one together for Trumbull. I figure we'll show it to him, and that way he'll know that we're just a couple of lovesick fools who just can't wait to tie the knot.
Around our necks.
Humor is good.
Thank you.
It is very good.
Yes.
Do me a favor, you hang on to that,
I
okay?
will.
Because we're going to need it. It's actually why I set this thing up. I figured, I don't know, I try to lighten the mood a little bit before we dive right in, do the who'd you, where'd you, what you, when'd you. Don't make the face, okay?
I'm
This is
sorry,
hard
I
enough.
hate talking about myself.
Well, honey, I'm sorry. You got to get used to it because as your husband, I need to know a lot more than that you make a mean tamale and that you pissed off a drug lord.
Just hold on a second. There.
My masculinity is intact. Thank you.
I can change a tire too.
See that? I knew you were a keeper. Here's to you. Oh, actually, no. I got a better one. Here's to getting engaged, getting to know one another, and getting hitched. In that order.
I feel like I'm asking a lot from you.
Do us both a favor. Just click and drink. Actually, no, I'll tell you what.
What?
I'll start.
All right.
This is the part where I tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So do me a favor. Why don't you have a seat? But I'm sure this isn't going to be pretty. I cut up chocolate bars and put them on my breakfast cereal. And don't even think about trying to get me to dance. See, hobbies. Pinball. I love pool. I never scratch. I never tilt. I never cheat. I was once so crazy about a woman I proposed to her in a chicken suit.
Okay.
You may want to take notes. Which leads us to, I've actually fallen out of a plane and lived to tell about it. I mean, obviously, because that would be a whole different story. I've also fallen in and out of love more than once. And lived to tell about that, too, I guess. Which is, leads us to my marriages. Are you sure you don't want a pen or something?
I got it.
It's, Dottie once, Hillary once, Brooke once, Crystal once, and Dixie 3 times.
Wow. And Dixie was 3 times. So, okay, so you either were, a glutton or were you really in love?
A little of both. Actually, a lot of both. Dixie, she was one of a kind.
Was?
Yeah, she passed away. She's is Kathy's mother. She was the love of my life.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be. I'm not. Actually, I still talk to her if you want to know the truth. I mean, especially at night. And we had a star and sometimes. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to go into that. It sounds really, really weird.
Just because someone's not around, it doesn't mean you stop loving them.
I guess. I think for most women, if they're intended told and they've been married so many times, they would have taken off for the hill.
Well, considering none of them was my sibling, it pretty much evens out the baggage.
Good point. Good point.
So, yeah. Why don't you tell me about your children?
Gladly. There's Jamie, Damon, Kathy, Jenny, and JR. I raised him, so as far as I'm concerned, he's mine. I think the most concise thing I could tell you about me is that I've made a lot of mistakes. A lot, but my children are definitely the better part of my soul. And there's not a day goes by that I don't thank God for them. As far as this place is concerned, it's drafty, it's old, but we love it. There aren't too many rules, except for one, which I think you should carve in stone, which is when it comes to the man cave, better to knock first, because You never know what's going on in there. Accurate.
We should wait for the second date for that.
I don't think we can afford to. His agent Trumbull won't.
It's not good. I'm not comfortable putting myself out there.
How the hell do you think I feel? You're on the firing line. Okay, come on. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Not that I'm saying that there's anything remotely ugly about you, but I think I deserve to know everything about you as your future husband.
You know the basics. Childhood leukemia, lots of time in hospitals, at home, always the kid looking out the window, wishing I were on the other side.
And you certainly made that happen.
Doctors Without Borders.
Oh?
I met Jake, fell in love, we got married, and you know how that ended.
And?
And now I'm marrying you.
And?
I don't know what else you want to know.
Here, come on. Okay, I tell you what makes you laugh? What makes you angry? What do you love? What do you hate? What are you afraid of? When you look into the future, what do you see? I gotta ask, so far the only thing I know about you is from this conversation is that you drink when you're put on the spot. And I'm gonna need to know a heck of a lot more if I'm gonna be able to sell this marriage.
Look, it's just me, you know? What you see is what you get.
Cara Castillo or Carolyn Finn? But it's not about me being nosy. It's about me trying to protect you. Truly, it's about life or death.
Okay. Where to start?
Okay, what about romantic history? I told you about mine, you know. That's something a husband should know about.
Okay, yeah. Second grade.
Second grade.
Yeah. Carlos Padilla. We were on the same ward in Children's Hospital, and he used to give me his pudding.
The dog. The oldest trick in the book.
I liked it.
And? After Carlos
After
Padilla?
Carlos.
Who else?
You know.
Jake. The love of your life. Boy, this one's really gonna suck. Well, it's just that, I have to ask because Trumbull knows that you and Jake were married, so, maybe I should know the details. Yeah, within reason,
I can't do this right
I'm
now.
sorry. Look, okay, let's go back to Carlos and the pudding.
Oh, hello. Goodbye. Here you go. Here's your mail.
Thanks.
What's all this?
Our first date.
Well, it doesn't look like it's going very well.
It didn't. I tried to get her to open up. All I got was, Carlos.
Who's that?
Padilla, the second grade, the pudding pusher.
I'm sorry, I don't know anything about
Yeah,
it.
well, Jake, neither do I. That's the problem. This isn't working. I need help. If she's not going to answer questions, then you have to. I need to know about her. Please, explain it to me. Why did I fall in love with your ex-wife?
I remember when I met Cara. She really was good with a needle. She stuck me twice. Thought it was hysterical. I guess I thought it was funny.
Yeah, well, to sign up for something like Doctors Without Borders, you got to be a certain type of person.
Oh, she was fearless. Took a lot of risks. And I guess I understand it better now because, well, knowing that she was sick as a child. So.
Yeah. She just wanted to live.
I remember this one time. It was Christmas, actually. And, we can hear the gunfire, the whole thing. And we get to talking, and she wanted to have a Christmas tree. So she takes a scalpel, and she runs outside. She cut down this horrible little bush, and she basically risks her life to do this, right? So she gets the ugly thing. She brings it inside. No, it turned out to be the best Christmas I ever had.
won't tell Mom.
It's hard to explain how you come to rely on a person in a place like that.
Sounds perfect.
Perfectly stubborn. Great with her patience. She treated every single one of them like she was their sister or their mother or their aunt. But she'd sing too. She'd sing in the shower, in the operating room, in the car, just out of nowhere, boom, in your ear, like slamming like a frying pan, a Mariah Carey song or a Britney song.
That bad?
Oh, you can. You're like, These noises would come out of her mouth. She's tone deaf. She doesn't know that she's tone deaf, but she's tone deaf. And it was like gurgles coming out, like not human, these sounds.
And you loved every second of it, didn't you?
Hey, I was hoping you'd be here. Can we talk for a sec?
Why?
Well, I just wanted to say that I'm glad that Ted's mirroring you. You're gonna be safe. And if there's anything I can do or anything you need,
Why are you being so nice to me?
I was hoping we could start over. Maybe spend some time together, get to know each other.
Yeah, Ted wants to do that too. So do Ruth and Joe from Clear Down in Florida. Everyone's asking questions, wanting to be friends.
It's just because everyone's wanting to make you feel welcome.
Well, all it's making me want to do is go someplace where the only questions are, can you help, Dr. Finn? Is our baby going to be all right?
You're not serious. You wouldn't just take off.
What if I did? What if I slipped out the right way? I could disappear into my old life and do what I love more than anything in this world.
You can't.